Day 1. Start by preparing the soil, loosening it, digging, planting holes, and transplanting tomato seedlings. The soil should be loose, well-drained, and rich in organic matter. Choose a sunny spot so the plants can drink in the sunlight and gain momentum from the start. Tomatoes prefer slightly acidic to neutral soil pH about 6.8. Dig holes just large enough. Set each seedling upright. Backfill. And gently firm the soil so the roots make close contact, and air pockets are minimized. After planting, water thoroughly to lock the root zone into place, then mulch around the base, straw, compost, to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and reduce soil splash onto leaves during rain. Stake or trellis early to guide the stem while it's still young, so the plant won't surge later and collapse when it's harder to save. Day 5-12. Rooting, early growth, and clearly visible new leaves. The plant begins to establish roots and anchor into the soil. Leaves become less droopy. The plant gradually stands up, and the young stem firms up day by day. Keep moisture moderate, water lightly and consistently, avoiding waterlogging because young roots can suffocate easily. If the sun is harsh, provide light shade for a few hours a day to reduce transplant shock and prevent intense evaporation that can wilt leaves. This is also the time to watch for weaker seedlings and replace them promptly to keep the planting density even and the garden looking uniform. From around day 12 onward, growth becomes obvious, true leaves increase, stem internodes lengthen, the stem thickens, and the foliage looks noticeably stronger than in the first week. Weed around the base so the plant doesn't compete for nutrients and water. Check early for leaf-chewing pests, ragged edges, holes, and handle quickly so the plant doesn't lose momentum. You may apply a light side dressing, diluted nitrogen or well-rotted organic fertilizer to push vegetative growth. But don't overdo it, too much can lead to all leaves, fewer flowers later. Day 20. Vigorous vegetative growth, stems, and leaves. The plant gains height quickly, the canopy expands clearly, and side shoots, suckers, become visible in the leaf axils, signaling the plant has entered its acceleration phase. Remove older leaves close to the ground and any leaves touching the soil to reduce fungal risk and prevent leaves from getting splashed dirty during watering or rain. Tie the stem to a stake, trellis to keep it straight. Tying loosely so the stem can continue thickening. Keep adjusting the ties as the plant grows taller so it stays tidy, airy, and evenly sunlit. Maintain consistent watering, avoid swings between very dry and very wet, which can shock the plant and later cause flower drop or fruit cracking. Day 30. Flowering stage. The canopy is dense, and the first flower clusters appear at the leaf axils. The stem becomes tougher and more load-bearing. The plant looks noticeably sturdier. Apply balanced nutrition to welcome flowers, reduce nitrogen, increase phosphorus plus potassium moderately, keep tying the plant, and strengthen the trellis so it's ready to carry fruit later. Check for thrips, whiteflies, and early signs of leaf diseases, leaf spots, late blight, because flowering is a sensitive phase. Weak plants drop buds easily. About 10 days later, tomato flowers begin to open in clusters. Yellow blooms open together. Tomatoes are self-pollinating, but assisting pollination can increase fruit set. Each morning, around 7-9 a.m. when flowers are open, gently shake the trellis or stake so pollen falls onto the stigma. Or use a soft brush to lightly touch each flower. If it's rainy or very humid, pollination success drops. Shake a bit more in those conditions. This stage also requires pest and disease management. Thrips and whiteflies often hide inside flowers and can damage young fruit later. Inspect regularly and apply biological controls if needed. Watch closely for leaf spot symptoms and late blight, especially in humid weather. Throughout this period, water consistently. Sudden drought stress can shock the plant and trigger mass flower drop. Day 50, fruit set stage. After flowering, tiny fruits appear and begin to grow, starting as small, firm green beads, then swelling quickly day by day until you can clearly see clusters, setting well. This is the stage that demands the most careful care, because a small mistake can cost an entire cluster. About 10 days later, fruits increase in size noticeably, clusters become heavier. The plant may also keep producing new flower clusters, especially indeterminate types. So the garden can have flowers and green fruit at the same time, making it feel like the season is running. Support branches and fruit clusters to prevent breakage. Pests become more dangerous now. Fruit borers can tunnel into the fruit and ruin it completely. Caterpillars continue feeding on leaves and even young fruit. Inspect the undersides of leaves and young fruits carefully. Handpick larger caterpillars and use biological sprays for prevention and control. About 15 days after that, fruits begin to blush, shifting from green to pale yellow, light pink, depending on variety, then gradually turning their final right color. Fruits soften, aroma increases, skins look glossier, and they appear clearly plump and full. Avoid sudden heavy watering to reduce cracking. You may remove a few shading leaves so fruits get enough light, but keep some leaf cover to prevent sunscald during harsh heat. Day 85. First harvest is ready. Fruits reach their characteristic ripe color, red, orange, yellow, purple, depending on variety, feel firm yet yielding, and detach easily. This is the most satisfying full-season moment in the tomato garden. The sweet fragrance of ripe tomatoes starts to spread through the garden. Perfectly ripe fruit shows even coloration, bright red, or the variety's signature hue. When gently pressed, it feels slightly soft, not too hard, and not mushy. The ripe aroma is clearly noticeable. The stem releases easily with a gentle twist, no force needed. The best harvest times are early morning 6-8 a.m. or late afternoon 4-6 p.m. Avoid picking at midday when fruit is hot, because it bruises more easily and spoils faster. Pick after dew is dried, but before the sun becomes intense. During peak harvest, aim to pick every 2-3 days. Regular picking encourages the plant to keep flowering and setting new fruit. A well-cared-for indeterminate tomato plant can continue producing for many months. After harvest, you can sell immediately or sort by ripeness, size, then store and pack depending on your purpose.